Hello and welcome to the Pizza Kitchen. I'm your host Brian Hernandez, and today we're going to be making a delicious pizza al taglio recipe called Il Romano di Parma, or the Parma Roman. Now this pie incorporates flavors from the food valley of Italy, Parma, and it's all laid out on a beautiful fluffy Roman style crust. So let's dive right in. For this recipe we're going to need a 30 by 40 by 2 centimeter pan, a 1 kilogram dough ball, minced garlic, red and yellow cherry tomatoes quartered, arugula, fresh mozzarella broken down and evenly distributed, burrata, prosciutto, shaved Parmesan cheese, and salt and pepper to taste. So for this recipe, we need a very specific dough. Pizza al taglio, or more commonly called Roman style, is a very sticky dough that creates a light and airy crumb structure. And it's traditionally cooked in a rectangular pan and is cut with scissors into rectangular slices. Pizza al taglio actually means pizza by the slice, or more literally, pizza by the cut. And in Italy, it's traditionally sold by weight. But the most interesting fact about pizza al taglio dough is it's usually at least 80% hydration with a 72 to 96 hour fermentation. Now that means when you make this, it's a lot of water, it's very sticky, and it's usually not ready until up to 4 days later. And some recipes go as high as 90 and even 100% hydration. So let's make some dough. For this pizza al taglio dough, you're gonna need 15 kilograms of 00 flour, 370 grams of fine sea salt, 12 liters of cold water not filtered, 75 grams of active dry yeast, and 430 grams of extra virgin olive oil. This recipe will be for a 48 to 72 hour fermentation time. First, add your flour and your yeast and mix on low. Then add portions of your water, mix on high. Reduce mixer to low, add your salt, mix on high. Reduce your mixer to low and add your oil and remainder of your water. Mix on high. Mix for about 20 to 25 minutes, then portion the dough into dough trays and let sit for about 3 hours. After 3 hours, fold over into itself to capture more air and refrigerate for 48 hours. After 48 hours, take dough out of the cooler and portion it into 1 kilogram dough balls. Refrigerate for an additional 24 hours. First, lightly oil your pan. Place your dough in the pan and gently spread it out to all corners and edges, being careful to not destroy the air pockets within. Dab the top of your dough with a little olive oil and par bake for about 10 minutes at 600 degrees Fahrenheit until the slightest browning begins. After the par bake, add your minced garlic over the crust, your 2 ounces of quarter tomatoes, and your fresh mozzarella, and then cook the full pie again for about 5 to 6 minutes until the mozzarella is melted and the crust is golden brown and crispy. Remove the pie from the oven and add your arugula, the remaining 2 ounces of tomatoes, and the prosciutto equally over 9 slices. Add burrata on top of the prosciutto, then add your shaved Parmesan and salt and pepper to taste over the entire pie. Cut it into 9 slices and serve. We have our fresh flavors on top, some burrata, which you get that creaminess, as well as the hard fresh mozzarella with that curd in the center, and you get some tomatoes and prosciutto, of course. And arugula gives it that earthy, peppery flavor. That's great. You get the crunch in this crust, and it looks so thick, but it's so airy. It's really not that dense at all. And the savoriness from the prosciutto, and a little acidity from the tomatoes. I hope you guys love the Il Romano di Parma. It's something I came up with, I'm kind of proud of. But try this out in your home kitchens. Try this out in your pizzeria. It's not hard to make. It tastes great. People are going to love it. We hope to see you guys next time in the Pizza Kitchen. Until then, keep those ovens lit.